I'm going to give you some quick tips, not many, but just some quick tips that I've noticed in a lot of dissertations. These are things to avoid. Do not use colloquialisms, idioms, popular expressions. They're not understandable to international readers. Things like ahead of the curve, on a level playing field. You probably use these a lot in your everyday language, and you don't even realize, would someone from China understand what that means? Do not use non-necessary words. In order to do something, you can leave in order out. Don't use contractions. APA doesn't allow contractions. Identifying and qualifying adverbs. Here's a long list. They don't really mean anything. We overuse them, but they don't really give you enough information. They don't characterize anything. Keep it simple. Always seek for clarity, simplicity, and succinctness. You want to get to the point, make it clearly, and then move on. Use as few words as possible. Use simple, precise wording. I have a thesaurus open all the time. Some words just don't really say it exactly like it needs to be said. Make it easy for the reader to understand. Write to a very broad audience. Someone who has no knowledge of your topic needs to be able to understand this, almost like you're writing a manual for a novice to conduct the exact same research that you've conducted. Use analogies to connect the new with the known. That will help your reader who's a novice. Define terms that you use over and over again, or terms that might not be familiar to a novice. Describe settings, participants, and observations in, I can't even, how to explain this. Those have to be described in great detail. That's going to contribute to the transferability of your study. Use structure words, and here's some examples, because as Dr. Johnson said, structure words help communicate your ideas. And the human mind really needs these structure words to actually comprehend what's being said. This is very simplistic, very basic, very middle school. Start with a topic sentence and provide supporting sentences afterward.
So I have a quick question real quick.
Sure.
A quick question real quick. That was nice writing. So we're writing our first 3 chapters. So I'm working on my first 3 chapters right now. And so that is the dissertation proposal. However, it's going to be, part of the entire dissertation. But in the proposal, do I need to be using what tense, I will do this, and then once the final dissertation is being written, go back and change it to this is what I did, or do I write it that way to start with?
That's a very good question. And you are to write your proposal in your methodology in future tense. If any questions at all.